everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I am sharing with you something very special to me. I had a lot of fun working on this. So if you can hear closely, you can hear the birds chirping outside. And I love that. I've started my morning off with a blueberry smoothie. So everything is wonderful. What I want to share with you today is this journal here, and it is titled Spread Your Wings. Now, if some of you will recall, I did a journal that I gifted to someone year or two ago, and it was also called Spread Your Wings. So this is Spread Your Wings 2 and Soar to New Heights. So it's Spread Your Wings 2, Soar to New Heights. And so that is the theme of everything. That is where I was led to go with this. And I'm going to kind of key in here to show you just some luscious pieces. Now, if you follow me on Instagram, you've already seen this because I did post it to my Instagram. So this is what I created with the little video that I showed you guys. I created this beautiful, beautiful, I'm going to call it masterpiece here. I absolutely love it. And I was saying, sometimes I get bored, so I didn't want to do just an original chunky charm, my 3-in-1 chunky charms that I usually do. I wanted to do something a little bit different, and so that's what I've done here. I made these little charm dangles here with the butterflies on them. Some of them have birds, and I was going to put a little charm hanging from here, a little dangle piece hanging from here, but I opted not to do that. It's got beautiful little pieces, little crystals, some little birdies in here, birdie over there, the little feathers, as you can see, another little birdie, little butterfly, a huge birdie, a huge butterfly there. I absolutely love that butterfly. And then we've seen that part. So as we move around to the front of the journal, now this journal is 4 inches. Okay, so you can grasp the magnitude of it. It is huge, but I can still grasp it with my hands. It's really nice, you guys. You know, things never come out on camera as you want them to. But I just wrote in here with my own handwriting, Spread Your Wings. And then with glossy accents, I covered over that and added a butterfly, the little bird's nest. And then here, this little butterfly says, Shalom, and I love that, so I definitely included that. I did do a video over me making this piece here, and then I opted not to post it as I tend to do sometimes. But yeah, then I've got one of my little dangle pieces here. This pen, it will come out. You don't have to have that, so I'm going to tilt it down to show you the top of the journal, and it says free. Let's go back out so you can see. Okay, as you can see, that is stitched on, and the way that I did this side here, you can see it from there, but I have to lay it down so that you can see better. Now I'm going to straighten everything out, and then I'll pan out for you. So let's pan out, and then you can see the side. Got some feathers, huge butterfly here, another little crystal piece, dangle, and one of the little dangles that I made. Love the way that one came out as well. The birds, of course, the love birds, and then I put the word love here. And then we have a little glass bottle there with just some sequins, another little butterfly, and this hangs off of the little doily pieces. Now, you know, I get my doilies from Donna Little on YouTube. If you don't know who she is, you should go and definitely check her out. Lots of doilies and lace and stuff like that. Another little crystal piece here, the little lovebirds again, and the little butterfly piece. So Okay, so I'm getting ready to lay the journal down, but as you can see, that may pose a problem with everything that's going on. But, so I just want to point out, every little piece here, of course, is removable. You can remove all of this, but I suggest just removing the main centerpiece on this little concoction here. You can remove it, and we're going to set this piece to the side. Everything else, I'm going to move that to the bottom. This will lay over. I'm going to move it, all of that, towards the top, like so. And now we have our journal. Let's see if we can get it in frame. It's going to be kind of tight trying to do that, isn't it? So all of these, of course, hang beneath. And then I'm just going to remove the closure piece here. And there's the closure piece. Then I'm going to set her to the side. Okay, so let me mention, you guys know that for Clara, who is on Instagram and YouTube, of course, if you don't know her already, makes beautiful journals. I love her journals, right? I had my journal done, and then I received this, of course, and then I was already inspired anyway. So when I open this, you're going to see the inspiration from Clara. I absolutely love this journal. I'm going to link her channel below as well, so you guys can check her out. And then I'll talk about that here in a little bit. So I did purchase this. You know that she did the DT for me, and I really, really appreciate that. She did a marvelous job on that. Absolutely beautiful. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. So we've already seen the side, and I'm going to show the inspiration that I got from Clara, and this is it. So this was done. This is the part that Clara inspired me on greatly. And if you know her journals, you know what I'm talking about. Okay, so she's as you can imagine, she's always getting asked to do a tutorial over her journals. Okay, so she is going to be doing that. I saw her recent video, and she is going to be doing a tutorial, I think maybe live or something like that, she said. But I just went ahead and used my own way of doing things. Anyway, I was inspired by Clara, because I'm saying a whole lot of stuff that doesn't make sense. So this is not exactly like hers. I just received the inspiration from her. So this is not how she does hers. But as you can see, the inspiration of it, of course, is. So as we move into it, of course, this is going to flip out, and you've got a pocket here on the front. And I just included one of my little vintage French letters printed out on tracing paper. Either tracing paper or light vellum, because some of my vellum is heavier. This is a lighter vellum. So I tend to make up my letters to whoever purchases my journals after they've been purchased, and I'll include that in this pocket here. And so you close that down, and then you have this generous pocket here. Very, very, very generous pocket, okay? And I've included a couple of things in it. I showed you guys some of those postcards. So these are postcards, since there are roses in the journal. I've included some of those, and then these are the botanical pieces. There are 5 of those, and then just this little envelope that I made from the thicker vellum that I have, and I've just included a lot of the little Tim Holtz die cut flowers in it, just a plain envelope. As you can see, there is lots of room to include quite a lot of other stuff, some pictures, or just, you know, some separate sheets if you want. And then we'll close this back up. Then, let's see. Okay, so now I'm forgetting how this goes. It's been a while, you guys. So the idea behind this was, and it didn't quite come out as I wanted it to, sadly, but it works enough. As you can see, I wanted them all. See, this is supposed to stand up as well, but if I had continued, if I had made it stand up a little bit more, it would have been too much going on in this section of the journal. But anyway, we get a little bit of a pop out effect, which is what I was going for. We got roses, butterflies, and queen of the, that's a lily, isn't it? Queen of the cattleyas. Cattleyas. Anyway, okay, so have a little pocket here. This comes out. Just decorated it like so. There's the inside of it, and there's the back of it. That goes back in that pocket. And then after we get over through here, and this is from Mixed Media Minnesota, one of her pages that I did using that, and then that's from Dreams, etc., which is the main kit that I used. But these pages of Sharon's were beautifully, and they worked in beautifully with this, so I included that. I didn't want to include images because I know some people do not like the images, so if you don't like that, you can just put a piece of journaling paper there and post over it and glue it over that, and you'll have something to journal on there. Okay, so in this pocket pulls out, this little booklet pulls out here. I've included a little butterfly charm on it, and then it pops open, and I've just got some of the vintage ledger paper, and there's the back of it. That goes back in like so. And then we come to this piece, and this piece is very summery. I used a paper pad that had some of the colors in it, but it was very summery, and I really started feeling it. I started like, oh my goodness, okay, we're jumping into summer here. So anyway, this is a Tracy Fox piece, and that's a little pocket there, and I've got some of the little die cuts glued down there. This one isn't glued down, and as you can see, of course, which is typical of me, I've got something stuck in the pocket here. It's going to be a little tag there, and then that posts back in the pocket like so. And we will be back. Okay, you guys, I'm back. I had to step away for a few hours. You know, life interrupted, uncraft life anyways. So I had to be mommy. Anyway, the day is overcast now, so I don't know how the change is going to affect everything that we're looking at. But these are pretty bright, bold colors here, I think, as I was saying. And so I talked about that part, and we're going to go into this part. And this is just a little envelope. You just remove that paper clip there, slide all of this down. There's the belly band. And this is from the Dreams, etc. kit, like I said. These are her images here. And then I've given you a couple of the tags that go inside, or no, only one. And that's the inside of it. Did print upside down, so you'll have to turn it like that to journal in it. Now I'm trying to rush here, and I really didn't want to have to rush through this journal. And so this is from that kit. And so I just made it, I just kept it long, added it to a coffee dyed paper so that you have extra journaling there. How does that go back in there? I do not know. We do things and we just do them. So let's put it there because it's easier on that side. So we'll do that. I think I turned here. No, I don't know how to turn. Okay, so we turn here. We have this going on, and I just stuck this here. Just a little piece from a botanical book. And then we come over to this, and then you've got, I'm not in frame. Let's pull the book out like that. So you have these little pages for journaling if you want. And I know that this, okay, that's what we do. This will fold completely out that way. Okay, and then it folds back in the opposite direction. Okay, like so. And then there's a large tag there. Really love this wooden fence and those muted teal colors. And then here I've got a large see-through envelope pocket, and it's very loud here. So lots of room to add more stuff, as you can see through there. And I did not know I had added all of this. I guess I was trying to load the little book up as much as I could. Just some things from the Mariposa pack by Die Cuts with a View. I love those little things. Never really used them that much, but I thought they were fitting to go in there. And then I've apparently included even more of my precious little botanical and rose images. And then there's the background. It's really nice. Love that big pocket. And then this says Inspire. Okay, so I think that's all that. We'll fold this over and we'll come to the main part of the journal. But before I do that, so we see how chunky this is, right? I haven't counted the pages, you guys. It's 4 inches. It's packed. I did go plain and simple for the most part, so that I could do that. But I want you to realize that this journal lays completely flat, okay? This is about the middle of the book. This is the beginning of the book. And let's get a plain page here. That's the end, the last of the book, or the journal. So let's get back to the front. Okay, so I've got another pocket here, hooked on with a butterfly clip. That pocket's, this envelope is empty. And then I think I showed you guys, I was farting around with some stuff I'd found in my stash, and I think I showed making that on one of the videos. But this will untie. I don't even want to take it all down. It unties, because then I have to tie it back up, right? Oh, I didn't have to do that. Really silly me. It's like a matchbook thing. I saw that from the 7 Gypsies. I was just copying it. And then there are some pages there. You can rip them out, whatever you want to do with them. That should have been a pocket. That would have been neat to have made that a little pocket. And then it just slides back up, so I didn't have to do that like that. I've done it now. I was going to keep it there. So, well, this video is going to be really long if I keep that up. And then I've got these little accents with the little buttons and stuff I found, like I said, off in my stash. Okay, so we come over here and we've got this little piece that you can see from the side of the journal when I showed you that. This little tag pulls out. I wanted to stitch around it, but this is actually a pocket. There, that is actually a little pocket. So there's the back of it. I did put the lines on there, and then I've used these die cuts. You open up to the window and you can see the butterflies. Use Shannon's paper again because it went in with it went in perfectly with the scrapbook paper. Okay, so let's get some fast flipping through, and then we have this little piece here, just one of our old flip outs. It's supposed to be a pocket, and then there's room actually behind here to stuff something in, which I've done. Now I've used quite a lot of Lorna, who is TaylorMadeJournals. I love using her stuff. So what I've done is, now that one's stuck back there. It's a pretty nice size pocket. I've downsized them all, or a lot of them, to use just to stuff in your journals, because I think they look really nice done so. And we'll do it like that because I ain't got time for that. There's another pocket I haven't used. Threw that pocket in there for my kid. That took a lot out of me. I need to make that into a little tag. Okay, from the Paperscapes book. Love the yellow. Love, love, love. Love, 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 love. And then my daughter wanted me to add butterflies in as they pop up. She wanted to put it on the cover, but I wanted to do the cover a different way because I had already done that piece. So I just put little butterflies, a few butterflies throughout that will, you know, give you a little flutter. Some old vintage ledger paper, little wooden die piece. whatever you call that. And there's a little floating butterfly on some acetate with a key, and this little Tim Holtz piece says number 365. Flowers are the new bling of spring. And then here's another beautiful butterfly that's just going to flutter her wings for you to see. That's a pocket there. These are just from Dreams Etc's kit. Just some little pieces there if you want to place them. Follow your heart, dreamy, beautiful, 1, 2, 3, smile and be happy. This is one of those envelopes from the kit. There it is. I said I did want to work with this kit again because it is quite nice. Folds back up like so. And this is actually a pocket. This is also from that kit. You can stuff something there. And that's my kit, actually. That's from my... So this will come off. I know it will. Now, I haven't looked at this part again. But I know I was going to try initially to make one of the little specimen tags. And I didn't. And then I was watching Shannon, who is from Mixed Media, Minnesota, make some of hers. And she made some really nice. But anyway, so I've just got a little booklet, connected it with just some cardstock and some eyelets. And you can... There's a journaling page, just so that it wouldn't be completely blank. And there's a little die cut stuck in there. And then tying everything together with the Tim Holtz and the Tim Holtz little ephemera pieces. Those pieces. Bringing in the orange. Reddish orange. And then some little dies. This I thought comes out. Does it come out? Let's see. Oh, okay. Okay, so that's funny. I'm glad that I did actually pull it out. So these are just stuck in there. And this is the pocket here. I mean, this is, yeah, this little see-through window that I created with this little tag. And I think, okay, yeah, so there is, I think, acetate. Nope, there's some vellum behind there. And then this is stuck over the vellum. And then some of these are stuck behind the vellum and some of them are not. And that will just slide back in the pocket. Well, I better slide it back right. I guess they better all get behind there. And now they are. This little piece just clips on with this little Tim Holtz things that kind of irk me. You just open them up a little bit. Are we getting too loud? Bringing in all the orange. So this is the next page behind it. There's a large tag from that kit. That folds out, just a little piece of some railroad, vintage railroad paper. Just more Lorna's ephemera. Okay, so this page is down and set. It will go back in. I haven't made sure I was even in frame. That's really sad. Okay, let's pull this over. Okay, so this just pops out, and I also created these little bitty little accent pieces with those doodads I found. You got a few pages for journaling and some ledger. Okay, here's another one of those little doodads that I made, and then I put the little butterfly inside of it. Okay, another one of these. And that pops out like that. You got these in the front. And there is actually room back. Okay, hold on. I have done that. There is, I'm telling you, I haven't done this in a while. Okay, so there's another one of these little doohickeys. And you just can use that. And I just kept the full page there. And then it slides back up. That slides in there. Behind that pocket, or behind that belly band, like so, and then we'll tie it back up. Also put the little accent there. I think I must have gone around a couple of times. Yeah, I did. And that one says believe. So some of Lorna's paper. That may be Graphics Fairy, and then I stuffed this little book, didn't I? Got that. This is vintage Shakespeare. Then we're finally bringing in some birds. All the butterflies, we're finally bringing in the bird, and that's the beautiful skylark. And then this is from John Keats. I have a book of bird poetry. It's very beautiful. And so that's by John Keats. It's by a lot of different poets. George Darley. And this one is, what is that, from Canto 2? Really beautiful. And these are the Pepin papers. And I've stuck in some more ephemera and then some vintage flashcards.
What are vintage flashcards?
Vintage just means old.
Oh.
Okay, and then this little butterfly actually can hold something in her like that. Butterfly kisses. Room for journaling there. That beautiful butterfly. Okay, so here we go to another little neat thing here. So this is from the Paperscapes. Love that page there. So this folds out, and then I have layered a lot of the Tim Holtz.
What is that?
Just some stamps. I've layered a lot of the Tim Holtz die cuts, the little wildflower die cuts, and then I put in some little flowers intertwined with those. And so I call this page the Butterfly Garden. And then this is actually a pocket. You can actually put something here. And then that will flip over, and you see the back. I didn't stamp or anything like that on the back. And then this also comes out, and then you can journal or add a picture there. And as you see, when I'm holding the journal flat, you do need to do that because you'll have that issue if you don't. So this part needs to stay out when you're trying to work in the journal. I love the way these coffee dot pages turned out. And this one, I get this effect on my bench. There's another one of those little beautiful butterflies talking to you. Hello. Just little accents here. Just some little spray that I accented some of the pages with. That may be a pocket, if probably not worth even trying to use. Another little piece of ephemera. Okay, so this was actually supposed to be a pocket, but I just could not bear to, and it's very simple, but I couldn't bear to lose the beautiful paper. And I know it's very simple, but I really like that paper. And then I really like, I really like that. So all this is let's see what it is. It's a little booklet. And, oh, okay, oh, this was supposed to be a pocket. Something will fit down in there. I don't even have anything small enough now, but something will fit down in there. This opens up. Oh, okay, okay. Okay, so this opens up. So you just got the see-through page like that. And then there's the little booklet. And then I used one of those, again, with the little butterfly on the center. And I really thought that was really cute. You got some pages to journal on here. Lovely little booklet, a little pocket. You can stick something there. And there's the end of it. Close that piece back over there like so. And there's that booklet. So as I'm doing this, I wanted to say this, mention this. On the top of the journal, on this piece, on the top of the journal, on this piece, on this piece, when you pull it straight, you see it reads free. And when you think of butterflies and birds, they're flying free, you know. They're not worrying about, there's a scripture that says, you know, the birds are already taken care of. They don't have to worry about this. They don't have to worry about that. Basically, what I'm trying to say is they live free. They're not worried about minor things or major things, depending on how you look at it, because they're taken care of. And I will not live in fear, because if you live in fear, are you really living? And so that's why I did that. I was inspired to put that, because just remember to be free, to be bold. You know, do not live in fear, because if you're constantly living in fear, first of all, it's very unhealthy for you. And then second of all, is that actually living? You think about that, it's really not. So anyway, this is another of Tracy's little doodads. And it's not glued down, I just stuck it there. And then, of course, nesting eggs to go in with that. And then this is another large tag from the Dreams Etc. kit. And this is more than likely from the Graphics Fairy. Beautiful little kingfisher. Beautiful pages, botanical pages from those Pepin books. And I've shown you all the center beads that fall off the bottom of the journal. And then you come to this piece and just some extra journaling pages. Okay, and then it's actually attached to an envelope. And then I've loaded it up with some more of TaylorMadeJournals ephemera. I'll link all that stuff. I'll link her Etsy below, because you'll want to check all of her stuff out. She's got quite a lot of stuff. Okay, so here we have another fold out, flip out, whatever you want to call it. And then there's like, this is like a large tag. You could go and journal on here if you wanted to. And then here's a pocket. And there's the back of it. And just open up to the center of it. I did do it upside down for whatever reason, but you can still journal on it. That slides back in that pocket. And this, let's pop over like this, because it's better to just take the whole thing here, pop this over, and then more from Dreams Etc.'s kit. Happiness is not about getting what you want. It is about wanting what you have. And I want you guys to think about that. Very powerful message there. More of Lorna's ephemera. And then we have this little fold out here as we go. You will just open it like that. That page will flip over for journaling. And then that page. Butterflies here, there. And then, of course, journal line pages there as well. Okay, this is a long flip, but it's, as you can see, it's a chunky one. So, love this from one of the scrapbooking pages, 12 by 12, little there to bring in that color. And it says, you don't have to be perfect to be amazing. So let's all be amazing. We're not perfect, but let's be amazing. I think this journal is amazing. Do you? Okay, so there's some tags from the 12 by 12 kit. Not kit, 12 by 12 paper pad that was very summery. Art is when your creativity comes to life, and I absolutely love that. And listen, when you're creating, it doesn't matter what anyone else thinks. It matters what you think, because you're the one that's creating it. You're the one that's going to love it, and someone else is going to love it as well. And that is all that matters, though. Create. If you keep it for yourself, you're loving it. Okay, so this is another little thing that I did on a video that we did. We did this layout, I think. But anyway, so we've got this large tag here. Yeah, that's what it was. I didn't want to lose the pages, so this one had something behind it, just plain words, so that was not a problem. But I did create this large tag, and I get to see those beautiful flowers on that side. Can you see that on this side as well as on that side? And this is just some paper from an old book there. There's another of birds. This goes back in. And this, you don't have to have it, but it's nice to keep that little clip there so it's not going everywhere. And then another little page like that. And I did show you guys this on camera. And the little butterfly. Now the butterfly, yes, will swing back and forth like so. This folds out. There is a large tag here, and also a tag at the top. Let's straighten that out. Wish I had stitched this on. It looks like it needed some stitching there. A large feather, cherish, and here's a large, I think, from the graphics fairy. Some old, this is from an old botanical book. I love those books. And then this is what's supposed to happen here. Okay, this is the best that I could give my daughter. And I didn't want to go in. Now you can go in and attach that to where it's going to, everything's going to stick up, but that's going to take up more room in the journal. And I didn't want to have something crazy. So you can do that. It will straighten out like so. You want to look at it like that, and everything is. And then it's layers. There are a total of 5 of these to make this layered flippy flappy effect, and I love that. Love it. Just a piece of from the bird book. Let's get my things out from under there. Okay, so I created this pocket simply by and it's supposed to show like this, simply by using eyelets here, and it creates a little pocket. And I'll pop it back out. So this pulls out another little envelope there. That goes in that pocket. Okay, so that's a little pocket that says moments. Another little tag. And this pulls out. See? Now, this was supposed to be see-through, and this was supposed to be on the bottom, but it didn't turn out that way. But guess what? I love it anyways. Okay, another little fold out here, little tag. We'll stick in. Be careful of these little antennae. It'll fold out for full journaling. Love this coffee dyed. Butterflies, beautiful. And then more journaling space. Love the coffee dye on these pages. I've been kind of hoarding these. And then just a little piece you can just keep and remove and keep and remove. I'm trying to hurry. Love this coffee dyed paper. Just more ephemera pieces. Trying to tie in the color there. More ephemera. Just trim there. Out of place trim there. That says nature. Those books, because I didn't want to tear it. There's that page, and once you get the full page of what it looks like, because I didn't want to cut the paper. And so there's the back of it, really beautiful. There's the back. So that's what I did, so that I didn't have to cut that page. There's that. One of the little alphabet. Ooh. And this butterfly actually does, you can slip something behind there if you want. There's just one of those pages. Be true to yourself. That on the back of it. Embrace everything you learn and blossom. And love. Remember to love always. One of the older postcards I've already had. Kept this little tear here because I thought it was kind of neat. There's just a, this is just a greeting card. I left it just like it is. Comes there. Another one of the little butterflies. And this is also, you can see that that's a pocket. It is open. So now we have to go up the ledger. Tying the orange from the ledger into those pages. That's upside down. More ephemera. And then we come to the last part, and you have this. Again, that opens out. Got enough room, don't I? Can you see? Yes. So this is a pocket, a little tag behind there to journal on. It goes right back in the pocket. That opens up. More from that page. Pocket here. Love the way that paper turned out. Love, love, love. And then this is from another one of Jen's kit. That envelope there. Okay. This will and the back of it is a pocket. Okay, there's that. Now we're done and I'm tired. I am tired. This will be listed in my Etsy, and hopefully I'll be able to upload this without any issues. There's the back of it. Let's fold it back over because it's time to get some supper. Go in here. That's going to tie. I try to avoid. So tie it back there and pull that piece down. Fold. I go back in like so. This comes back over. That then folds over. And love that little bird there. And that one says peace. And that will hook on like so. You already know. Okay, you guys. Hope you all liked the video. Yes, till next time, you guys have a wonderful evening, a wonderful night, or a wonderful grand rising wherever you are.